Sarah Kessler, Gigged, The Gig Economy, The End of the Job and the Future of Work. In Sarah Kessler's insightful book, Gigged, The Gig Economy, The End of the Job and the Future of Work, readers can anticipate an in-depth exploration into the fast-growing gig economy and its wide-ranging effects on both skilled and unskilled labor. Beginning with the origin of Uber and its low-cost model, Kessler traces the rapid emergence of new platforms such as Upwork, Mechanical Turk, and Handy, reshaping the workforce. However, she exposes the stark inequality. While those with high-demand skills find abundant opportunities, workers possessing more common abilities struggle to make a living.
The gig economy's effect. Sarah Kessler analyzes the gig economy and its impact in Gigged, a well-researched and insightful book. With an impressive understanding of the gig economy from a journalistic perspective, Kessler demonstrates how the gig economy affects both workers and the economy, including issues of income instability and worker exploitation. Kessler's thoughtful analysis of the future of work is a must-read for anyone interested in this rapidly changing landscape, according to Dan Lyons, author of Disrupted. Gigged provides valuable insights for both gig workers and anyone curious about the evolution of work in the modern age. Uber's genius and the rise of the gig economy. The book explores how Uber disrupted the traditional ride-hailing industry through its low-cost model that offered potential for unlimited expansion. By classifying drivers as independent contractors, Uber sidestepped the responsibilities of offering benefits, sick days, or holidays. This led to the rise of the gig economy, a potential solution to the problem of joblessness. The gig economy quickly evolved, offering services such as housekeeping, massages, and grocery shopping, and new platforms like Upwork, Mechanical Turk, and Handy helped people find work. Between 2012 and 2015, the number of adults earning in the on-demand economy increased 47-fold, accounting for about 4% of the U.S. workforce. The tragedy of the gig economy. Kessler uncovers the harsh reality of the gig economy. High-demand skills result in high income, while those with common abilities work jobs with no substantial benefits. Platforms like Upwork are no different from traditional job applications, filled with discrimination and inequality. Employers seek the cheapest source of labor, whereas employees are hesitant to categorize contractors as employees. Any misallocation invites investigations and lawsuits resulting in no clear villain. The dark side of the gig economy. The gig economy is rife with unfair practices, and Adam Kessler's book, The People's Platform, sheds light on these issues using the experiences of gig workers. The book scrutinizes the workings of a gig economy giant, Amazon, and its platform Mechanical Turk, which pays Mechanical Turkers less than the minimum wage. Kessler introduces the story of Christy Milland, who founded the Dynamo platform to protect Mechanical Turkers' rights. However, in swift action, Amazon shut it down, citing its terms of service. Kessler also highlights Trebor Scholz's model of platform cooperatives, where collective ownership helps share the profits more equitably among members. To pursue this idea, Kessler cites a stock photo supplier, Stocksy, which shares a percentage of earnings with its members, who are also the owners. Kessler ends by emphasizing workers' rights and urges gig economy companies to consider human aspects such as trauma, hopelessness, and chronic unemployment. From Uber model to good jobs. Kessler's book offers a case study of Managed by Q, a firm that attempted to implement the Uber model in office building maintenance but switched to a more cooperative approach. This move was prompted by high turnover and customer retention issues that damaged its brand. The author highlights how Managed by Q transitioned to the good job strategy by investing in people, increasing wages and benefits, and offering stock options. Kessler emphasizes that labor should be viewed as an asset rather than a cost. This leads to a positive impact on the bottom line as well as employee and customer satisfaction. The gig economy's human dimension. A new book report by Sarah Kessler indicates that more than half of gig economy workers quit within a year. However, tech companies that link employees flourish, particularly businesses like gigs turn Accenture for highly qualified work. Most individuals see the gig economy as a continuation of their fruitless attempts to attain some economic stability in an economy dominated by the top 10%. Kessler explores the idea that technology must collaborate with policymakers to treat people as humans, not as code. Kessler's work is empathetic, well-written, and provides insights beyond mere analysis.
Kessler reinforces the notion that to genuinely transform the future of work, the gig economy must collaborate with policymakers to provide a fair and ethical environment for all workers, skilled and unskilled. By examining the stories of individuals who participate in the gig economy and following the evolution of companies such as Managed by Q, Kessler encourages the reader to view labor as an asset rather than solely a cost to minimize. Gigged emphasizes the urgency for change in today's gig economy, and is essential reading for those seeking to understand the current landscape of work, both its challenges and potential opportunities.